Hello. Don't pray for an easy life. Rather, pray for strength to endure a difficult one. Good morning and thank you for joining us for the show. We're wishing you a wonderful day. And we're also thanking you for joining us for the show this morning. Kojo is around. Mama V is also around. But right now, Kojo is steadily bracing himself up to have some great interaction with the Ghana Education Service Director General. Kojo, good morning to you.
Good morning, good morning. I'm definitely bracing myself up for another terrific Tuesday. And of course, we're coming to you live from our studio here in Kokum Limle. We're ever so excited to spend another morning with you. And there's so much to do, so you better stay with us. As always, we're going to bring you the typical news by way of AM News. We'll bring you the newspaper review, the online review. We'll bring you sports. We'll bring you showbiz, and of course, later we want to educate you on the Vigilantism and Other Related Offences Bill 2019. So stay with us. We'll walk you through a bit of the information there, what you should know about that bill.
What you should know.
Yes, indeed. And there is a lot to know, I've got to tell you. I mean, the Attorney General put it together in a matter of 4 weeks. But it's packed, and it seeks to address many, many facets of the problem. Whether indeed it's enough or not, these are decisions that the people of Ghana will have to make. But already some interesting questions being raised about it, not least the length of sentencing that some of the offences under the Act will attract. It's fascinating stuff. Stay tuned, we'll walk you through it today. And
Kojo, we also have our continuous analysis of the new curriculum that will become workable the next academic year. It's quite interesting when you go through, and that conversation you're having is going to be with the Director General of the Ghana Education Service.
Yes, indeed. I spent all of last night reading the curriculum, and I've got to say, in many ways, it's an improvement on what we've had for so many years. But there are still some questions being raised about it. Why so many more standardized tests? And indeed, why are we seeing this very interesting infusion of J.B. Dankwa into the history curriculum? It's a 70-page document, 70 pages of history curriculum. And I spent some time reading it because this morning we will be joined by the Director General of the Ghana Education Service. The man himself will be here to talk us through how this curriculum is to be implemented. And if you have children anywhere between Nursery 1 and JHS 3, you really need to listen to us this morning. Professor Kwesi Opoku-Amankwa, Director General of the Ghana Education Service, will be here, right here, in the studio. Stay with us for that.
And of course, that conversation is also going to be possible because we have a voice intact. But talking about voice, there's always this day that's observed, World Voice Day. It's a worldwide annual event devoted to the celebration of the phenomenon of voice. The aim is to demonstrate the enormous importance of the voice we have in the daily lives of all of us. And so a goal of World Voice Day, for example, is to encourage all of us who use our voices for business or for pleasure, to learn or to take care of each other, to make sure that the voice we have, we take good care of the voice and know how to seek help and training, and also to support research on the voice. So the theme for this year's day is be kind with your voice. Today we want to give you some practical lessons and have some experiences ourselves. I'll be going to the Greater Accra Regional Hospital here in Accra. My larynx, etc. will be examined, and I'll be speaking and be measuring my decibels to make sure that, well, the way I talk and the way I have to talk is the way I have to.
Yes.
Right. The voice. World Voice Day. Looks like the hat.
Yes, that's actually the tonsils at the back of your throat. Larynx, that's what they call it, eh? Okay. Yeah. And everybody seems to have their own remedy for, sore throats and lost voice and all of that. But I think sometimes we need to hear from the experts.
Definitely.
They know more about these things than we do. But as you know, I have a wonderful voice, a wonderful singing voice. Do you want me to sing something?
No, I know you have a wonderful broadcasting voice. I don't know.
Oh,
about you
no,
singing.
I'm talking about singing voice.
All right. Try
sing something?
A couple of lines and let me see. Which song is that?
What do you want me to sing?
Any song that makes you comfortable.
National anthem.
No. That's too much.
I'll stop there. Yeah, Mariah Carey would be very embarrassed. But of course, the EMY Africa or Emmy Africa Awards is a prestigious annual Father's Day related event that celebrates personalities who have contributed their quota to changing and of course progressing the fate of mankind. And of course they continue to be symbols of stability and role models in the community. Since 2016, Emmy Africa has celebrated the very best in men's achievements across local industry, community, culture and public service. Dozens of men and personalities from all ages and walks of life have been honored for their abilities, initiatives and of course their contributions to society. The 4th annual Emmy Africa Awards is coming on this June, so we'll have the team come through the studio to tell us what awards are up for grabs and how you can nominate your Men of the Year. Fascinating stuff. Stay tuned for it. And then, of course, we'll wrap it all up with some showbiz news brought to you by Awake Purified Drinking Water. They always do this for us every morning. So stay tuned for that.
Oh, definitely. Please make sure that you get interactive with us. Right now, we have to bring you the latest motivational message. It's titled The Builder. I know this children's book called Bob the Builder. Don't know where this one is an inspiration from.
No, not exactly. Bob the Builder, yes, a famous children's book and TV show.